picks for another edition of Best Bets. Before I begin, if you guys can just take 3 seconds to just hit the like button real quick, would mean a lot to me and would really appreciate it. So let's get started. First, I want to recap last week's events, UFC Fight Night Whitaker versus Alice Karov. Overall, we went up 2.35 units. So happy about that. You know, anytime you're in the green, it's always a good thing. Although it wasn't a Giga Green night, we'll take 2.35. That's solid, Then I wanted to talk about last week's best bet video that I had up. I mean, the shit is automatic at this point. I mean, I can't even remember the last best bet that I put out that lost. It might have been the under on the Oliveira and Sarukian fight. But guys, you guys should just tail whatever I'm putting out because this shit just hits automatic. So last week's best bet was Renat Dalby over 2.5 and the Lee and the Xiaolong over 2.5. So specifically the Xiaolong over 2.5, I got in and I alerted our Discord members of the bet at minus 200. So gradually, as the week progressed, I saw it get bet to a minus 265. So really happy about that bet specifically. But I mean, these two, none of them were really a sweat. I think it was pretty automatic. So happy about this bet. Now let's get onto pay-per-view event, UFC 303. Super pumped to watch this one. Uh, kind of pissed that the Connor fight got canceled, but I think it'll still be a very solid event. So for this week, my best bet is going to be a two-leg parlay. So we got Joe Pyfer to win and Alex Pereira to win. So together it's a plus 130. So I put this bet in and I alerted our Discord members on Saturday, Saturday evening. So the lines are a little bit different, but it's not too far off. So it's still plus money. Just to quickly put the bet together for you guys, it is plus 122. So very solid. It's not too much different from what I had got in at. Now, just to give you guys a quick breakdown of these fights, Joe Pyfer specifically, at minus 265, I knew this was a hammer. I think this line is going to get progressively wider. This should be an automatic win for Pyfer, man. If this guy loses to Marc-André, I mean, I think Joe. So the reason I'm picking Pyfer is because I think he learned a lot in his last fight against Jack Hermanson. That was a 5-round fight, and starting from the third round onward, he was visibly gassed and he was just getting poked from the outside by Jack Hermanson. And so that was definitely, I think, definitely a wake-up call for Joe Pyfer. You know, irrespective of that fight, Marc-André is not that type of poke, poke, poke type of fighter that type of style, I think is pretty effective against Joe Pyfer. But, you know, even, discounting that, Marc-André doesn't fight like that. So, I think Joe Pyfer has all his bases covered. He should get this win pretty comfortably, in my opinion. So I really like that first leg. And then Alex Pereira, man, to be honest, I'm surprised that, the line is this close. Um, I would have expected him to be his line to be wider, at least minus 200. Just because like Alex is just super consistent. When you bet on Alex, you know what you're getting. This guy is just supremely accurate, just a true MMA fighter through and through. The only drawdown with Alex Pereira is grappling. If he gets taken down, he's kind of like a sitting duck on bottom position. But with that said, you still have to get him down, and I don't think Yuri's that guy to be able to wrestle Alex and get him down to the ground. I think Pereira is going to have a lot of success, striking against Yuri, and especially Yuri's last fight. He looked very shaky. I thought he was going to lose that fight actually, but Yuri always makes it a dog fight. Yeah, I just think watching that first fight between Yuri and Pereira, I had thought that I had actually picked Yuri to win. I thought that he was going to, do what Yuri always does and, make it a dirty dogfight. But man, Pereira is just too good. I think, this is one of those spots where like you have to pick Pereira. You know what I mean? I don't think there's any reasoning to be picking Procházka here. So give me Joe Pyfer to win and give me Alex Pereira to win. 2-leg parlay plus 130. Come on, guys. Like, come on now. I never lose. So that's gonna be the bet, and that's gonna wrap up the video. Good luck to you all for UFC 303. I hope all you guys cash, and I'll see you guys next week for another best bet video at Pure Picks.
Here we live! Woo!